will discuss about inter-VLAN routing using a router. So before that, what is inter-VLAN routing? See, we have three different VLAN, VLAN 10, VLAN 20, VLAN 30. All are connected to switch S1 in different access ports, 0 bar 11, 0 bar 8, 0 bar 18. Okay. 0 bar 11, 6 and 18. Now what I need is I want to make communication between these computers, these VLANs, like PC1 want to ping to PC2, PC1 want to ping to PC3, PC3 want to ping to 2, 1, like that. Okay. So for this, between communications of VLAN, between communication between VLAN, it is called as intra-VLAN. It is not possible using a switch. Okay, this is a layer 2 switch. It's not possible. So we need a inter-VLAN routing technique. So there are three methods of inter-VLAN routing technique. Okay, I'll show you the theory first just for information. Okay, there are three inter-VLAN routing techniques. Inter-VLAN means communication between computers in one VLAN to another VLAN. Okay, there are three methods. One is legacy method, old method. Another one is router on stick. Okay, another one layer 3 switch based IVR. Okay. So wait, one student is keep on asking some doubt. Here, what is legacy IVR? Legacy IVR means this is legacy inter-VLAN routing. So in between communication between one VLAN to another VLAN, there is a switch, okay, but there is a router also there, and in between there are two cables. Okay, so if we have more VLANs to communicate, there will be more cables. So this is not good. Okay, so if number of VLANs are 10 means we need 10 cable between R1 to S1. That's not possible. Okay, that's why we don't use this method. This is the old method. Second method we use is router on stick. Now we are going to do the practical on router on stick. Router on stick means no matter how many VLANs are there, we will have only one cable, one interface between router and switch. And this interface will be made as trunk, 802.1q trunk. Trunk means interface that can carry more than one VLAN information in one cable or one port. Okay, and we use encapsulation.1q trunking, and here the switch will have 0 bar 5 connected to router as trunk port, and this 0 bar 0 will also become trunk, and they can carry more than one VLAN information. And here we do the sub interfacing, and G0 bar 0 will be divided into G0 bar 0.10, 0 bar 0.20, 30, like that, based on the number of VLANs, and each one will give a default gateway address for VLANs. Okay, so how to do this? Again, I am telling inter-VLAN routing on router on stick means I will connect only one cable between switch and router. That will carry all the VLAN information. No need of more than one cable, only one cable enough. And this cable or port will be trunk port, which can carry more than one VLAN information, which will have sub interfaces 0 bar 10, 0 bar 20, 0 bar 30. Okay, so like that, this is the theory part. Now I'll go for the practical part. Okay, go to the question first of all. In that question, see, assign IP address to R1 S1 based on table. So R1 we have so many IP addresses. I will just configure G0 bar 0 now. Remaining I will do later, and S1 also I will configure one IP. Okay, so I will go to R1 first. I will just copy paste this address so that I can do it easily, right? So go to R1, enable configure space T interface G0 bar, what's the interface name? 0 bar 0. Okay, 0 bar 0 IP address. Now put the IP address and subnet mask. I guess it is 255.255.255.252. Let me check again, because sometimes if you make mistake in S252. Now after that, after configuring IP, we have to give no shut. Okay, that is done. Now this is done. Now go to next is switch. Okay, the switch has VLAN 99. This is the IP address. This is a mask, and this is the gateway. Okay, so next is switch. Go to the switch. So here also enable configure space T. Now what interface name they gave is VLAN 99, interfacing VLAN 99. There is management VLAN, configure IP and mask. Okay, so I'll open this one, int VLAN 99. Okay, IP address, this is the IP address. I'll copy. Then subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. Then no shut. That is done. Now in the question paper, what they ask next is, so IP address to R1 S1. Now configure default gateway for S1. So check the table. What is the default gateway for S1? So this is S1 default gateway is 172. See, default gateway 172.17.19.99.1. I'll copy. The command is IP default hyphen gateway, and the gateway address I'll just copy paste. Done. Then in between always do WR. Okay. After that, what they're asking is, see, now percentage 11. Now what they're telling, create name of VLAN, assign VLAN on S1 based on VLAN port assignment table. Okay, port should be in access mode. So I have to go for this VLAN table, give the same name. If you give different name, the percentage will be less. Okay, so you have to go open S1 again, as already S1 is open. Now I will create VLAN Badin 10. What about the name? Name is faculty / staff. Okay, I copy because I am lazy, you know that, right? Name same. Okay, then what about VLAN 20? VLAN 20 name is students. I will also copy paste. See, VLAN 20 is students. Okay, VLAN 20 name students. Next, VLAN 30, I think name is guest, bracket default, I think default, because I did one time before the video, because for practicing. Default, that is done. Now native is 88. Okay, now VLAN 88 name is native. Then VLAN 99 name is management. Done. Okay, now this is done. Now what we need is, we have to assign ports. Okay, now each port for particular VLAN, so 0 bar 11 to 17, we have to assign VLAN number 10. And whenever you're connecting a particular VLAN into the VLAN port into a computer, that should be access. Okay, so I'll just remember this one. Okay, how do we assign the ports? Interface range, give the port numbers. Now switch port mode access, because when you're connecting a switch port to a computer, there should be access. When you're connecting a switch to another switch, or when you're connecting the switch to router, that port should be trunk. Okay, now what was the VLAN in that 0 bar 11 to 17? Switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, see this, it is VLAN 10. Now for 0 bar 8 to 18 to 24, we have to make it 20. Okay, so exit, interface range, copy that ports. Now switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 20. Done. Now exit. What is the next range? 6 to 10, it is for VLAN 30. So interface range FA, sorry, already it is done. No, copy paste, right? Oh, sorry. Interface range, now copy paste. So sorry, interface range FA 0/6 to 11, right? 6 to 10, sorry, 6 to 10. Switch port mode access, switch port access VLAN 30. Done. Exit. Now for 0 bar 1, it is native. Okay, so what should I do? Interface B0 bar 1, switch port mode, and again here the question is, go down. After assigning 10, 20, 30, they are telling G0 bar 1 of S1 as trunk port and assign native VLAN. Okay, So it should be static trunk. So switch port mode trunk. Okay, then switch port trunk VLAN. Okay, switch port mode trunk. So I just configured switch port mode trunk and switch port trunk native VLAN 88. So because first command is go to the interface, make it trunk, static trunk. Now that is a native VLAN. So native VLAN we already discussed in the last chapter. It will carry untagged frames. Okay, so switch port trunk native VLAN 88. Okay. Now do WR. After that, what they're telling, all ports that are not assigned to VLAN should be disabled. So what are the ports which are not assigned to VLAN? Here we assigned 0, 6 to 10, 18 to 24, 11 to 17. So that means 0 bar 1 to 5 is free and 0 bar G0 bar 2 also free because we are not using. Make it disabled means shut down. Okay. So I will try here exit interface range FA 0/1 to 5 G0/2 shut down. We are not using, then why are you keeping it active? Because it will be attacked by someone. No, somebody will connect a cable to that port and they will try to do some security attacks. That's why. Okay. Now configure inter VLAN routing on R1 based on addressing table. So inter VLAN routing on R1. So inter VLAN routing, I told you, connecting different VLANs by using a router. For that we need to use encapsulation.1q, yani trunking, and we have to divide 0 bar 0 into many interfaces 1.1, 1.20, 1.30, 1.88, 1.99. Give the IP addresses. Okay, so I'll start with R1 here. Okay, interface range. What was the not range 0 bar? Okay, only one interface, sub interface. Okay, so no need of range. Range is used when we have more than one interface. Okay, interface D0/1.10. Before that you want to make this trunk port to carry more VLAN. So what I will do, encapsulation dot 1q, the VLAN number 10. Now IP address, what is the IP address given in 1.10? 172.117.10.1. Mask is 255.255.255.0. No shut. Okay, like that. Go to the 0 bar 1.20 int d0 bar 1.20. Again encapsulation dot 1q20. IP address is 172.17.20.1, 255.255.255.0. No touch. Now for VLAN 30, int g0 bar 1.30, then encapsulation dot 1q30, then IP address is 172.17.30.1, then 255.255.255.0. No shut. Okay, now we have 88. You know 88 is native VLAN. So one more extra command you wanted. Okay, now go for interface G0/1.88. Okay, encapsulation dot 1q88. Now we have dot 1q88 native. We have to add native. Okay, because it is a, we already mentioned that 88 is native VLAN. See, native VLAN means a special type of VLAN which can carry which will be used as a trunk port for untagged frame. So we have to add the encapsulation.1q native here. Now next is management. Okay, so exit. Now interface, sub interface D0/1.99, encapsulation dot 1q99, IP address 172.17.99.1, 255.255.255.0. no shut. Now after that, int g0/1, we have to make it no shut because that whole interface should be no shut. And what else we have to do is G0/1 as trunk and assign native VLAN. I think I already done. Just I will check that G0/1. Okay. Let me check that G0/1. Interface G0/1 switch port mode trunk, switch port trunk, native VLAN 88. Okay, do WR. Now that is done. Still 92, something is missing. Let me check that. Okay, R1 S1 done. All ports are not assigned. Okay, done. Interval routing R1 done. Now let me check the results. What is the error here? What I made mistake is, okay, G0/1.88. I didn't give the IP address subnet mask for which one? Router. Okay, so router 1.88 I didn't give IP. So go back to router, exit, interface G0/1.88, IP address. What is the IP address for G0/1.88? 172.17.80.1. Okay, this one, copy this one. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. no shut. Now let's check the percentage of completion. It's 100. Okay, now what they're asking is verify R1 S1 and all PCs able to ping each other and server. Okay, I'll go to the PCs. Okay, from PC to server I will try. So PC1, I'll go to command prompt, ping 172.17.50.254. They're asking me to is the ping working or not. Okay, so this is the command you want to try, ping 172.17.15.24. This one, the server IP. Like that you have to try in all of those. Okay, it will take some time. By the time I will stop the video. Okay, you can try pinging later. Okay, now you can just trust the pinging of first of all. Okay, IPs. Okay, just I will try the IP address first. Okay, this one from PC1 to PC2. Let me try here. See, the server also ping. It takes some time because it is different network, right? Now I'll try for ping to the next computer. Let's try ping for inter VLAN because we did this configuration only for ping between these computers. Okay, inter VLAN. Now it's pinging. That's all for this video. From the video. Okay, watch this. Okay, I'll stop this recording.